Awake advocates for the advancement of women and kids through education and policy change. Our focus is broad and it's intentional. And that is because we want to educate, advocate, and change. We want to change Tennessee for the better. And that is through our children, through educating our children about issues that adversely affect women and kids, and then making policy to ensure that our society is in fact changing and progressing for women and kids.
There are so many children that are being abused, and they don't know how to stand up for themselves, to be those self-advocates. And children need to know one day they could have a healthy relationship. They can thrive financially. They can learn a trade, or they can become a leader in their community if that's what they want to do.
We want to ensure that we're giving kids the tools to break the cycles of violence and poverty so that we don't perpetuate those adverse childhood traumatic experiences into adulthood, and to ensure that we have policies that complement what we're doing with education.
Without Awake, I wouldn't have seen myself as an advocate. It was incredibly empowering to me to know that I could participate in a process that was going to change things for future victims, so that the position I was in would not exist for other victims in that same position. Changing the law, I don't know what would be more empowering.
We have had 8 legislative victories, and that is using an army of volunteers who go to the legislature. And those volunteers have succeeded in getting those 8 pieces of legislation passed. We want to make sure that our issues are being addressed, and that every child has a safety plan and a path to success in their own lives. Because when women and kids are achieving progress, our state is achieving progress.